All right. Yeah, I'm crapping again. Going in at number 7, down from 12, it is, excuse me, Careless Whisper from George Michael. The song released, of course, from Wham's second studio debut album. Wham not involved. Andrew Ridgeley not part of this recording, although he did co-write the song. The song has been covered by a number of artists: Brian McKnight, Roger Williams, Kenny G, Julio Iglesias, among others. This is a classic song. Okay, at the age of 18, George Michael was working at a DJ at a Bel Air restaurant in Norfolk, London. Michael explained in an autobiography Bayer that he conceptualized Careless Whisper based on events from his childhood. Michael wrote, "I was on my way to DJ and the Bel Air when I wrote Careless Whisper. I have always written on buses, trains, and in cars. I always happens on journeys. With Careless Whisper, I remember exactly when it first came to me, where I came up with the sax line. I remember I was handing the money over to the guy in the bus, and I got this line, the sax line, I wrote in total in my head, and I worked on it for 3 months in my head. Sheet music for in my head. When I was 12, 13, I used to have a chaperone, my sister, who was 2 years old, at an ice rink in Queensbridge in London. There was a girl with a long blonde hair whose name was Jane. I was a fat boy in glasses and a big crush on her, although I didn't stand a chance. My sister used to go and do what she wanted when she got to the skating rink, and I would spend the afternoon swooning over the girl Jane. A few years later, when I was 16, I had my first relationship with a girl called Helen." Okay, here we go. "I had to start cooling off a bit from the blonde school. From Queensbridge, I moved around the corner of my school. She had moved in right next to where I used to stand and wait for my next door neighbor, who used to give me a lift home from school. One day I saw her walk down a path to me, and I thought, now, where did she come from? She didn't know it was me. A few years later, I looked different. But we played a school disco with the executive, and she saw me singing and decided she fancied me. By the time that she was much older and a big buxom thing, I started seeing her. She invited me one day and was waiting for my lift, and I was in heaven." Michael observed that there was something. So this is pretty much his own story, life story here. Let's go ahead and play the song. This is Now Do You Know the Early Love Life of George Michael. Of course, we all found out that he was, gay later on, LGBTQ later on. What a great song from one of the all-time greats. Gone too soon, I'm afraid. This is George Michael. Down from 7 to 12. This is Careless Whisper.